This is Hi, hello everybody. Welcome. This is Heath House from. We're going to be performing for you tonight. Greeley Garage Sale Theater and the Bikeshop Agency present to you Ren Faire, A Fistful of Ducats. And today's cast, we have playing Andy, Greta Krombholz. Yay! Playing Raynoth, Daniel Mothershed. Playing Bobbini, Abraham Eifert. Playing Dave, Steve Sickles. Playing Doug, Ansel Burch. Playing Mickey, Jennifer Canzano. Playing Hero, Tony Garcia. Playing Emma, Tabitha Burch. Playing Tammy, Molly McGuire. Playing Leshawn, that's me, Heath House. Playing Mudbeggar, Laurie Hartung. Playing Lucky Jim, Seth Willis. Playing Big Jill Pickens, Karen Bergquist Dezoma. Playing Old Jerky, Laurie Hartung, again. Playing Tatyana, Jennifer Canzano, again. Playing Wesley, that's me, hi. Playing narrator, that's also me, hi everybody. And without further ado, Ren Faire, A Fistful of Ducats. Lights up on the inside of a circus tent. There's an array of long bench lunch tables and fold-out chairs. Various cheap tapestries hang from the tent wall. Downstage right is an empty, upright piano. In walks Andy, a young woman in her mid-20s. She carries a duffel bag which contains her sword and equipment. Upon entering, Andy looks around the tent and sets down her duffel bag, upstage right. After a moment of looking around, she begins to hear offstage voices in a heated argument, unbeknownst to her. Unbeknownst to Andy, this is the jester team of Bobbini and Raynoth, and they are working on a bit. After a couple of lines of dialogue, they enter.
Well, go, brother, and kill everybody. Let your braggart nature come forth. Go kill, send wife, enemy, and master to death, to walk etern betwixt the two kingdoms. Kill everything that sparks your jealous rage. Verily, strike me first that I should die. Thou kill'st thyself with thy gluttonous nature. Look at the swelling that now surrounds thee.
I do not understand. What dost thou mean? Why would I strike at thee, brother? Why thee?
Me. Kill me. Start with thy blade here. Kill me. Grant me this favor and murder me first. Transform from cockerel to cockatrice and slay all thou setst thine eyes upon.
Excuse me, what dost thou mean by thee, though?
So, what doth that mean? A feint, nothing more.
Aye, methinks thou dost not even know what thou meant by thee.
Nay, it meant nothing.
Nay, it meant something. Thou mentioned Thomas, thou mentioned Salvi, then thou mentioned thee. Why lay thyself down amongst wretched dogs? Thou could have named anybody, but no, thou spake of thee with this unkind rabble.
Methinks this flesh packet has ruined thee. Thy wits have fled because of this woman.
Hast thou ridden amidst with my wife?
What?
Hast thou ridden amidst with my wife?
There spake my brother, who givest me this shame. How doth thy engorged spermery swell to such weight that you can stab at me thus?
Just tell me, sir.
Nay, shall I parry?
Sure, thou dost suffer me with smart answers, yet thou not offer any that will be true. I shall ask thrice, didst thou or didst thou not?
Thou art sick, and I shall not answer you. That thou accuse thou very kinsman of cuckoldery saddens me. Thou art sick.
Bobbini begins to beat the shit out of his brother. Blood spatters all over Raynoth. All the while, Bobbini is saying,
"Thou hast ridden my wife, thou hast ridden my wife, thou ridden my wife, thou ridden my wife."
Raynoth lies dead. Suddenly, we hear from upstage.
What the hell?
Lo,
A witness to my sin.
No, I didn't. I'm Andy.
Andy?
Yeah, I'm the new
Bye.
sword.
A witness to my crime. Run, methinks, to the nearest thief-taker if given the chance to evade my clutch.
No, I'm just here because
Because thou hast ridden my wife?
No, I didn't ride your wife. I'm just here
To be the plague bearer that scurries to and fro, spreading the disease of my sin. Nay, shall I be damned because ye want my wife for your own cuckoldress bedfellow?
I don't even know your wife.
Wretched rogue, hast thou poached thine game? Make haste and aver, or I shall search for answers with my sword. That does away with those wandering loins.
No, I'm just here for a guy named Dave.
Alas, thou art abetted in your lust. Answer, hast thou bedded my wife with Dave?
The dead body of Raynoth starts to laugh.
What are you?
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Dude, you can't be breaking character.
Look, I'm sorry. Okay, look. You cannot mention Dave betting your wife and expect me to not laugh. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, that's where dude took it, but that was pretty good, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Good use of plague bearer. That sounded awesome.
Yeah, right? Thank you. I think it's just way better than plain rat.
Oh, yeah, totally. It was an excellent improv, and most importantly, you kept that shit in meter. Nice.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm Bobbini. Sorry about that.
Yeah. We're working on a bit. I'm Raynoth. Andy, right?
Andy stares at them blankly.
We're the jesters.
They strike a pose. Andy continues to stare.
The fools.
Another pose is struck. Andy still stares.
Methinks the last doth lack a sense of joke.
You guys were working on a bit?
Yeah.
Well, it was rather convincing.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm rather pleased with it, but you know.
Yeah, it was quite. Wait a minute. Was that Raging Bull?
So, yes, it was. See, what did I tell you? I said this would work. I told you.
Yeah, so we take famous scenes and turn them into Shakespeare. Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody rips him off anyway, right? So why not return the favor?
Yeah, you know what? If you thought that was good, you should see our Sophie's Choice.
It's just so hard to choose.
Is that legal?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see Scorsese or, Meryl Streep coming down to King Henry VIII's Renaissance Fair anytime soon, so I'm honestly not really worried.
Oh.
Owner Dave Wheeling enters, along with a man named Doug. Throughout the entire show, Dave downs nothing but Pepto. The latter of the two is dressed as King Henry VIII.
Well, if you wore a condom, we wouldn't have this problem now, would we? Who the hell are you?
I'm Andy.
Andy.
Yeah, Andy McIntyre. You hired me?
I hired you?
I'm your new swordsman.
Swordsman? Well, that explains the sense of humor.
And the lack thereof.
New swordsman.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're a woman.
Yeah.
Dave is good?
No, shut up. I hired a new swordsman, but he's a guy.
Named Andy McIntyre?
Named Andy McIntyre. But a guy. I saw him perform a couple months back. He was excellent.
Well, thank you.
No, I mean, what? It was a guy. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't hire you.
What did you see him in?
Well, he was in this production of Twelfth Night over at Lodi Mama.
So was I.
He played Cesario and had this excellent sword fight with
Andrew Aguecheek.
Yeah, that's right. It was hilarious.
Doug begins shaking his head.
Cesario.
Yeah?
In the 12th night?
What?
You hired a woman!
What?
Look, Dave, the character Cesario
is actually A woman
named Olivia in disguise.
Andy puts her hair up just so Dave can see.
I hired a woman.
Yeah.
Quickly changing the subject.
I see that you have already met Bobbini and Raynoth.
Yeah, I just saw them do one of their bits.
Excellent. This is Doug. He is our King Henry.
Hey,
A beautiful woman, Emma, pokes her head into the tent.
Hey, Dave. Who are you?
I'm Andy.
Hi.
Hi.
Emma, I am dealing with something here.
Well, you might want to come here. Leshawn just got stabbed.
Oh, shit! I'll be right back, Andy. Just make yourself at home and we'll square you away in a bit.
Dave exits.
Did that woman just say stabbed?
Doug turns to Bobbini and Raynoth.
man, Hero went through another one already.
Another what?
Swordsman.
Well, I mean, Leshawn was just a temp, right? I mean,
A week ago, he was selling mead, but who was the guy before LaShawn?
Marco.
Yeah, Marco. When Marco got stabbed, Dave needed a replacement, so he...
Hold it. So this guy has stabbed 2 people.
Actually 8.
And 7. I mean, technically, Brian was nicked.
Yeah, but he was a heavy bleeder. It looked like he got stabbed.
Mm.
You mean Hero has injured 8 swordsmen.
Everyone nods their heads yes.
Why the hell is he still allowed to work here?
He's Hero.
Andy doesn't get it.
The swordsman.
Still doesn't get it.
And stop bullets and shit.
Everyone looks at Doug.
What?
He wasn't always like this.
Just in the past year since his partner Xander left.
Yeah, back in the day, amazing. Just the crowds could not get enough.
And that's probably why Dave keeps him around. Like, he's hoping Hero will be able to bounce back with a new partner or, something to that effect.
Well, why did Xander leave? Did he get stabbed too?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Those two were great together. Just perfection. You should have seen how they complimented each other on stage.
Lewis
to Martin.
Costello to Abbott.
Shields to Darnell.
Everyone stares at Doug.
Come on!
No, he got dumped by this gal who worked here, so he left to go work at this Wild West show.
That one across the interstate?
That's the one. They moved in 2 years ago.
They have this asshole of an owner.
Oh, yeah. Calls herself Big Jill Pickens. If you ask me, she is fucking nuts.
She's also been trying to get a hold of this place ever since she moved in.
Well, why didn't Hero just go with Xander?
Pickens tried to buy him, but Hero laughed her off.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, he looked her right in the eyes and said, I don't do this because it's a job. It's not about the money. It's my way of life.
I guess for Xander, it wasn't his way of life.
Yeah, to leave because of one woman? Hello, you're at a Ren Faire. The Pickens are easy.
You get ladies? I mean, no offense.
Oh, none taken. But to answer your question, fuck yes. You know what the great thing about being Henry VIII is? I get a new queen every year. Yeah, no shit. 1 year, it's Catherine of Aragon. The next, oh look, why, it's Anne Boleyn. And while I'm banging Boleyn, I'm looking for the next year's Jane Seymour. I kind of like to go in succession, just like Henry did. But you know what else is cool? I get to pick them. Dave might do the hiring, but I get to pick the queen because Dave knows I'm the only one around here who'll do this shit for what he pays. So in return, I get to have a little say. Now, Dave always has the new girls start off selling chicken legs or some shit, feeling them out. Then after a while, I swoop in. I start talking to them here, joking around with them there. And if they got what I like, I invite them back to the trailer, for a little history lesson, I like to call it. I pour some wine. We talk about which queen I think she'd be perfect as. I give a little flattery, a little flirt, some more wine. Then I make my move. I start talking about Henry. I tell her how well-rounded he was. Athlete, writer, musician. Musician? They say, oh yeah. Then I pull out my guitar. Do you recognize this tune? And I start playing Greensleeve. Did you know he wrote that? That's the beauty. Neither do they. It's fucking great. After that, they usually say something like, oh my God, you're really good. And then I start with the Jethro Tull. Well-known fact, Ren girls love the Tull. And I don't fuck around either. No little acres wild, little black satin dancer, then bam, she's on me like Ian Anderson on a flute. I love it. But you know what's funny? I've had this routine going for so long that it's getting to the point now where every time I hear Greensleeves, I start getting hard.
Doug's cell phone rings a Jethro Tull ringtone. He answers.
Excuse me, I gotta get this. Jessica!
That has got to be one of the creepiest things I have ever heard.
Unfortunately, it's true.
Yeah, Ren girls do love the Tull.
Mickey the minstrel enters the tent.
Ooh,
Nice.
Speaking of creepy.
Oh my God, did you guys hear about Leshawn?
Yeah.
Oh man, it was so gross. Blood splattered all over some old lady. Dave had to give her complimentary seats at the king's table just to calm her down.
What? Hold on a second, honey. No, only I can do that.
Not tonight.
I guess you'll have to save your sweet talk for another young maiden another night.
Oh, no. He'll keep the smooth talk. Doug can't resist that guilty cocoon pussy. Oh, yeah.
Mickey begins miming having sex.
Hey, who the hell are you?
Oh, that's Andy.
Yeah, the new swordsman.
Oh, good luck with that.
This is Mickey.
The minstrel.
Asshole.
A ruckus is heard from outside. Suddenly, Hero enters the tent with Dave, Emma followed behind.
It's not my fault he couldn't parry, David.
You're right,
Maybe
it's
if
not.
you had hired an actual swordsman instead
he
of
was
some
really terrible.
beat slinger, Leshawn would still be
Worse.
able to use his tap arm right now.
Two guys clad in Ren Faire attire come in with the stretcher with the bleeding Leshawn.
Where do you want him, Mr. Wheeling?
I said take him to the fucking first aid tent, not here.
Leshawn looks up to Hero with a fainted breath, asks, "Why, Hero? But why?"
Will you get him the fuck out of here?
Two guys exit with Leshawn.
Sweet Christ, are you going to have me fight those men next? Because I draw the line at mudbeggars, David.
No. Andy, come here. Andy, Hero, Andy.
Hi there.
Andy extends her hand for a handshake. Hero ignores it and looks at Dave.
Who the hell's this?
Your new partner. And if her resume ain't bullshit, and it ain't bullshit, is it?
No.
We're going to have her for a long time.
This is a woman.
Right. That's been observed.
Sorry, Dave. No way.
I'm quite capable.
Capable. Oh, that's reassuring. Sorry, David. I don't fight capables.
You'll fight who I tell you to fight. You know the kind of problems I am having. Now, if I have to bring in some new talent to bring in the crowds, so be it.
Look, I'm no mead slinger, and I'm certainly no temp. I'm here to work, and the sooner that you can get that, the easier this will be for the both of us.
Look, milady, I'm sure you've had plenty of classical training under your belt, but this is the Renaissance Fair, not some college fun camp.
Smooth.
Shove it.
Hero turns to Dave and continues talking. While he's doing this, Andy goes over to her duffel bag and removes a leather glove.
David, come on. What the hell are you bringing in? What, the local talent wasn't good enough for you?
Andy taps Hero on the shoulder
What?
and slaps him across the face with the glove. Everyone in the tent gasps.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Oh, right in the 8x10.
Andy, is it? You're in for a heap of hurt.
I think you'll find me a lot harder to stab.
Swords are drawn. Emma turns to the front of the house and yells,
Sword fight!
Mickey runs over to the piano and begins playing some rousing fight music. A crowd of workers enter the gathering, and Hero and Andy square off to begin fighting. After the clashing of the swords, you can hear people routing.
Get her! Stab her!
Stab her!
Stab her! Get her! Stab her!
Oh, man, you rehearsed it!
Right.
Quick,
God,
little
stab
stab.
her!
Hey,
No!
okay. Hey,
Go for the arteries!
enough of this horseshit.
Be here tomorrow at 9. We'll start to work you in.
Hero exits.
Congratulations, kid. Welcome to the Ren Faire.
Thank you. You won't regret it.
Whatever.
Dave turns to exit, then turns to face Andy again.
Just do me one favor.
And what's that?
Don't get stabbed.
Blackout. Act 1, Scene 2. Big Jill Pickens' office. Her office is Western looking. You know the motif, cow skulls, antler chandeliers. Lucky Jim enters. He's tall and dressed like Wild Bill Hickok. The prospector, old Jerky, leads him in.
Lucky Jim here to see you, Miss Pickens.
Oh, goody.
You asked for me, Miss Pickens?
Lucky Jim!
Is this a bad time?
Not at all. I was just masturbating. Please, have a seat. Lucky Jim, I do believe fortune has batted her lovely eyes in our general vicinity. You are not going to believe the conversation I had with one of my buddies over at the Chamber of Commerce. Leland Stencil brought up something that caught my attention.
What's that, ma'am?
The goddamn bank is about to foreclose on those Ren Faire sons of bitches. I'll finally be able to get my hands on that property.
Property.
Ma'am, you'll have to pardon me, but I've never understood your obsession with that place.
Now, LJ, it's not the fair I'm after. Oh no. Although I'll be honest, I do believe I'll be doing God's work by shutting down that disgusting hippie tourist trap that does nothing but brainwash good, wholesome Americans into celebrating everything that ain't red, white, and blue. No, I'm after the land itself.
All right.
You see, LJ, I believe it's God's will that I raise that shit pile, flatten it to the ground, and erect the world's largest flume park known to mankind.
Pardon?
Flumes! Water rides! Yes, sir, a place where God-fearing Americans can take their families, spend their hard-earned American dollars, and not be afraid that they'll be exposed to loose, liberal, European ways.
That sounds great, ma'am, but what does this have to do with me?
Yes, you see, before I start putting all my ducks in a row, I need to see if they can swim.
Ducks.
I'm gonna need you to go over there to do some Renaissance recognizance for me.
Oh, no, ma'am, I swore I'd never step foot in that godforsaken pit of tourism again.
I know you did, son, but Lucky Jim, listen to me. I know you were ill-treated.
I did things over there.
I know, son. You were young and impressionable.
European things.
I know.
Oh, God, I didn't mean anything by it. I was only experimenting.
Shh. Lucky Jim, I promise, if you do this one little favor for me, I'll be able to right all those wrongs.
You promise?
I promise.
Did you swear?
By the blood of my forefathers, I will avenge you.
It's just that I don't know if I can. All right. What do you need me to look for?
2 things, really. I need you to find out, A, exactly how they're doing over there, and 2, will they be able to make their mortgage payments?
All right. I'll see what I can do. Anything else?
No, son, I believe that about covers it.
Lucky Jim heads for the door.
Oh, shit. I forgot. You might also see if there's anybody who needs a job. We, got some dead weight around here, frankly, that I wouldn't mind getting rid of.
Pickens not too surreptitiously points at old Jerky.
Yes, ma'am.
Blackout. Act 1, Scene 3. Lights up, back at the tent. Andy is standing downstage practicing her upcoming routine. She's trying to concentrate. Unfortunately, watching from stage left lunch table by her duffel bag is Tammy, a hot beef vendor who's quite socially awkward. She's eating and intensely watching Andy, causing her to be somewhat nervous. With every sword and hand-to-hand combo, we hear her vocalize her excitement. She lets out some oohs and ahs.
Ooh! Ah!
Andy, quite agitated, decides.
You know what? I think I'm good for now.
She crosses over to her duffel bag and begins taking off her gloves and puts her equipment away.
Wow. I wish I could do what you guys do. It's so cool. Punching each other.
It's pretty fun.
It's got to be way more exciting than selling hot beefs. Yeah. At least I'm not selling onion rings anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. My cats couldn't stand how the onion rings made me smell. I'd come home and they just ignore me. But now look out! I walk into my kitchen and they're all over me, smelling me and climbing all over my back, which is not bad because it's like I'm getting several tiny massages. Do you, yeah.
She reaches out.
No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah, some people don't, Oh, Dave said he might be moving into the cheesy beef soon.
Oh, that sounds pretty nice.
It doesn't pay any better, but everybody loves the cheesy beef wenches.
Okay.
I don't really know why that is, but if you've got cheese, people are a lot friendlier to you. It's just something I've noticed. I bet that it makes the day go by faster, too. You know, people being nice to you. They also don't make as many sex innuendos with the cheesy beef wenches as they do with the hot beefs. Hey, m'lady, you like being around hot beef all day long? Oh, I'm sorry. I've already got some hot beef.
Small pause.
Right here.
Another small pause.
In my pants.
I get it.
Yeah. I think it's because you can't make cheesy beef into an innuendo without it sounding like some kind of STD.
No, I guess you can't.
Tammy stares at her.
So, do you like working here?
Oh, yeah. It's all right. I know some people love working here and want to stay here after their shift, but I can't do that. After I clock out, all I want to do is go home, see my cats, watch Friends. You know, to me, it's just a job. Not the best job I've ever had, but it's better than where I was. CVS. Talk about your poopy jobs. It was so sterile, which I guess is good since it's a pharmacy. But I was there 6 years. Then they fired me.
Oh.
They pulled a random drug test on us and found traces of psilocybin in my urine. Do you like shrooms?
Oh, I don't really. I tend to stick to beer.
So no.
No.
Because if you need any, I'm good for that.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
But thank you anyway. Hilda?
Tammy.
Tammy. I'm Andy.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Tammy slowly grins.
Do you normally take your dinner break at this hour?
Mickey and Emma enter the tent in the middle of a heated argument.
Seriously? I don't know what the hell you call that shit, but it certainly wasn't singing.
Fuck you. I said I was sorry. Now, it's not like you've never missed a note before.
Okay, baby, you ain't just missing notes. You left out an entire stanza. A stanza. And I don't know what key you thought you were singing in, but it was not what I was playing.
Oh, for crying in a church. How many times do I have to apologize to you, huh? What else do you want from me?
How about you learn your shit for starters? Then just a little focus would be nice. Hey, Tammy, you got my prescription?
Yeah, here you go.
Tammy and Mickey exchange money and shrooms.
Thanks.
Hey, Mickey, I was wondering if you're not doing anything later on.
Yeah, no, I'm doing something.
Oh, well, yeah. I was just going to make some shroom tea.
Hey, Tammy.
Tammy responds with complete animosity.
Thanks.
Here's your prescription.
Is there a problem?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Nani here keeps wobbling on her warbling.
I got shit on my mind, okay?
Anything that I might be able to help you with?
Yeah. Walk behind her with a fucking pitch pipe.
Oh, come on. There's no need to be rude.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry if some of us are just a little too professional, while others don't do our job because we're too busy pining away after ex-boyfriends.
I'm not pining after Xander.
You were the one that dated Xander?
Oh, yeah.
Tammy!
Sorry.
Yes, I dated Xander. And no, I'm not pining for him. I, for one, dumped him.
Well, you must be thinking about something because you're definitely not thinking about the music.
I'm fine.
She's thinking about Hero.
Tammy!
Sorry.
Wait, you got a thing for Hero? God, fucking swordsman. No offense.
None taken. Is that why you dumped Xander for Hero?
No. Yes. Part of it. I mean, besides being a closeted neocon, he was a really shitty kisser. And as far as Hero goes, he doesn't even look at me anyway. I think he holds me responsible for Xander leaving.
Hey, Andy. Play your cards right. You might be next.
No, actually, I...
Emma looks at Mickey.
Stumit.
Raynoth and Bobbini cross from downstage center to the upstage door. Throughout the cross, they do one of their bits.
Who unjustly stated, curse the machine?
Curse the machine? Terry, what game is this? Is this some tutoring of courtesy? Richard, are you cursed? Nay, are you mad? The heated sun shines upon you this day, so you falsely proclaim yourself the lord of this rancid place of business?
David.
Stow your tongue. Upon my arrival this day, I was raped with vile humiliation. Curse you, Richard. You art a vicious cur, laughing for you art top name on the board.
Humiliation? Pray let me atone. Curse you, David, for thou boastest big. Thou makes one close, and thou defiles this place with such noxious belly humors that the smell maintains itself for half a fortnight.
They exit. Beat as everyone stares at the door.
Glengarry, Glen Ross.
Oh, right.
Hey, where is Hero anyway? Aren't you guys supposed to be performing tonight?
He went to talk to Dave about it. He doesn't think I'm ready, which is bullshit because we've been working on it all day.
Don't let him get you down. He can be hard to work with sometimes, but that's just because he's perfect.
He's being difficult is what he's being. Before I left yesterday, he made Dave give me a couple of tapes of his and Xander's show to watch. No problem. I learned the dialogue, no problem. I learned the fights, no problem. But he nitpicks everything. I can't even bring up any new ideas. It's stifling.
During part of Andy's dialogue, Lucky Jim walks into the tent and listens. After Andy's done, he lights up his cigarette and speaks, startling everyone in the tent.
Hero can be a pain in the ass, can he?
Oh, shit. Xander?
You must be the new swordsman.
I'm Andy.
Nice to meet you, Andy. Mickey? Tammy? Emma?
What the fuck are you?
Lucky Jim Carruthers. Gambler, gunfighter.
Oh, shit. What are you doing here?
They keep me so busy over there at Big Jill's that I haven't had a chance to come over here and catch up with my old friends. So I thought I'd stop by and see how everybody's doing.
We're doing fine.
Well, that's nice.
You?
Oh, I'm good. Just peachy. Mind if I sit down?
You shouldn't be here, Xander. If Hero finds out, he's gonna flip.
Let him flip.
Ugh.
In my opinion, I think it's good for him. Control freaks like Hero need things shaken up every once in a while. It helps them look at the big picture again, instead of nitpicking on the little things. Right, Andy?
I guess.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Everything from criticizing your stance to the angle of your traverse. Am I right?
More like inflections in the dialogue.
Ah, first time with the lines?
Cut the shit, Xander. Why are you here?
Frank as usual, huh, Emma? Well, Big Jill's scouting out some new talent, and I told her I might know some folks.
Oh, hey, really?
Mickey!
Sorry, bub. We already have ourselves a piano player. I'm talking about a possible saloon, madam.
I'm fine where I am. Besides, I thought you guys already had one.
Yeah, but she's Serbian, and Big Jill can't understand her too well. We're also looking for new stuntmen, of course.
Andy's fine where she is.
You sure you don't want to let her answer for herself? What do you say, Andy? I'm sure we could find something with where you don't have to say any lines.
I'm good, thanks. And for the record, I'm trained classically. Okay, I'm classically trained. I can speak lines.
Ooh, I see that. And in a variety of syllables, too.
About this time, Hero walks into the tent.
Oh, shit.
My word, David is in the weirdest mood right now. Kept giggling. Oh, hey, Tammy, great, you're here. I need you to fill this prescription. What the fuck are you doing here?
Just telling some folks about some new job openings.
Oh, really? Well, I'm afraid we're not interested.
Hey, Hero, word across the street is that you stabbed another partner of yours. Is that true? What is that for you now? 8?
7?
Yeah, one was just a nick. Sorry.
That's right, the heavy bleeder. I forgot about him. Boy, you really are losing your touch. Why, I remember when you used to be good.
Ah, and I remember when you weren't such a... What the fuck are you wearing?
I'm Lucky Jim Carruthers now. Gambler,
All right,
gunfighter.
save it, Brokeback. Now, how about you take your Keith Carradine wannabe ass the fuck out of here?
Xander chuckles and gets up to leave.
Cute. Well, I guess I should be going. Hey, Andy, little piece of advice. You might want to start wearing some protection.
Doug enters the tent rather excitedly.
Guys, I just met the hottest Serbian chick I've ever seen.
Rather quickly, Jim states.
Gotta go.
He exits, and he looks at Emma.
You used to date that guy?
Stumit.
Was that Xander?
Doug's cell phone rings another toll ringtone. He answers.
Belinda! No, I didn't forget to call you.
Damn it! And my day was getting so much better. Fucking cowboys.
I know, right? Fucking asshole.
She reaches out and begins to comfort via massage on Hero.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Hey, Hero, what did Dave have to say?
No show tonight, so we can get some more rehearsal time in.
Come on, I'm ready.
No, you're not. Dave might want you, but I'm not letting you set foot on my stage if you're not ready. Besides, even if we were ready, there's no shows tonight. Everything's canceled. Apparently, there's some big storm brewing.
A loud clap of thunder is heard. A thunder is followed by rainbows. Kill the king. Blackout. Act 1, Scene 4. During the blackout, Kill the King begins to morph into Man with a Harmonica. As it plays, we hear more claps of thunder. Lights come up. It's Pickens' office. She stands by the window looking at the storm. Downstage sits old Jerky, the prospector.
Sounds like it's getting rough out. Who knows? Maybe to wash away that den of evil across the road there.
That'd be nice, old Jerky. That'd be nice.
Say, Miss Pickens, how long did Xander say he'd be?
Old Jerky, I told you. We don't use that name anymore. He's Lucky Jim now. He has shed that former moniker. Let us not forget that.
I'm sorry, Miss Pickens. I was getting confused.
I know. You were saying.
How long did Lucky Jim say he'd be gone?
Just long enough for him to get that information I requested.
And then you're gonna buy out them bastards.
Oh, I wish it was that simple, old Jerky. But I'll tell you what.
What's that, Miss Pickens?
Pretty soon that land will be mine. That's what. I want that property, goddammit! Renaissance Fair. By God, do you realize that every day that place is open is a slap in the face of America? You're goddamn right it is. And as a proud American, I feel personally insulted every time I look over there. Renaissance Fair. Come on! How can anyone possibly enjoy that crap? Seriously, how could you give a flying shit about some European castle faggots wearing those tights and drinking that
mead?
Whatever. It ain't American is what it ain't.
No, ma'am.
I want that property, old Jerky, and if I have to get it by any means necessary, then so be it.
Lucky Jim enters the office. He's followed by Wesley, a barroom piano player, with Tatyana, the saloon madam.
Good news and bad news, ma'am.
Oh, God damn it! Pray tell, boy.
Well, they ain't making the monies.
I was asking Lucky Jim.
Sorry, Miss Pickens, ma'am.
Well, I knew I couldn't go about undetected, so I ran interference while Wesley and Tatyana dressed as a couple of Ren Faire employees.
He made us wear tights.
Wesley.
Sorry.
As I was saying, dressed as a couple of Rennies, they were able to walk incognito amongst the workers there and get some vital information.
Such as?
Well, we couldn't figure out what Tatyana learned.
Tatyana begins speaking. She's somewhat unintelligible. The audience should be able to understand her, but no one on stage.
I give Fat Man a hand job for information, but when he's done, he gives me more than information. He gives me clean napkin and all.
What did she just say to me?
I don't know. She's been babbling the whole way back.
He promised to give me baby.
I swear to God, you can look at it, but you can't understand a goddamn thing it says.
But Wesley was able to sneak into Wheeling's office and take a look at the books. And you were right. They're not pulling in the numbers they should, so the bank is going to foreclose.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we got ourselves a little granny ex machina.
A what?
Wheeling just inherited a large sum of money from his dead grandmother. I'm afraid he'll be able to make those payments to the bank after all.
God damn it! I've tried everything. I've offered money. I tried to buy the talent. Slander! Oh, I must think.
We could take their mead.
To Jonestown. Nah, dressing up as monsters and haunting the fair would be way too Hanna-Barbera.
You know that Fat Man, he ran his hands all the way up inside.
Look, you ain't even helping. Note to self, get better minions.
Oh, we could get the city council to move the interstate over onto their property, and we can get what's left.
To Zemeckis. But I like the city council's idea. Wesley, piano. I must.
Oh, right, man.
in song.
At this point, Wesley begins playing the tune on a piano. Pickens begins revealing his plan. Her plan.
Now, what I need is a plan.
A plan?
Plan?
No, something more than a plan. Why I need a scheme.
A
scheme?
Scheme. You see, anyone can come up with a regular old plan, but what we need is a scheme. And a scheme's much harder to come by than plans.
Why is that?
Schemes are always 4 parts trouble.
Oh!
How are we going to get him?
I don't know.
How are we going to close them down?
I'm not certain. All I know is trouble's on the way. When coming up with a scheme of deviousness, one needs a acts of mischievousness.
Oh, yeah?
You take them for a ride? Well, you can't let anything slide. And hopefully, you'll leave them in a grievous mess. Scheme's got to have another quarter of ingenuity. Like a diamond in spades that's just between you and me. Thinking by your side, you'll leave them high and dry, and they'll be running amok like old tomfoolery. I've come to this here realization. You're gonna need a strong ounce of determination. Why we be up to our ass in tea if we want determined to be free. And that's why we live in this here great nation.
So abstinence is a good thing?
Way to catch up, Wesley.
Thank you, man.
Now the last thing you're gonna need is sheer luck. Cause without it, I'm afraid your scheme might get stuck. But lady, fortune's fickle to the bone, so with luck, you gotta make your own. And that right there will help you to get out of the shit. Mark. Now you take all them attributes, and they'll help us pummel those goddamn Ren Faire bastards. We'll leave them in the rubble.
Damn right.
When you add all 4, why something bad's coming knocking at your door. And that's why a scheme is 4 parts trouble.
4 parts trouble.
What's our scheme gonna be?
I don't know.
Yeah, how are we going to do it, boss?
I'm still thinking.
All we know is trouble on the way.
Wait, I think I got it.
She thinks she's got it.
Damn right I got it.
Well, Miss Pickens, tell us what you gotta say.
At a public place of amusement, you need a license. And if you lose it, why the city will come in and shut your doors.
It will?
Well, the city needs its revenue. And if you don't pay, that'll never do. And it'll leave that old Dave Whelan mighty poor.
All right.
Grease the palm of an easy judicial, because a little cash can make it all official. And we can
Not bad.
Gay-ass Ren Faire nevermore.
Not bad.
4 parts trouble.
4
Yeah,
parts
that's trouble.
And I love some TROUBLE. And that spells...
Small rocks?
Jesus, it spells trouble.
It spells trouble.
Trouble.
4
parts
trouble.
How I love this scheme, can't you see?
We can see.
Down with a false PPA. Don't judge. It's the American way. And that's trouble.
Yes, that's
trouble.
Trouble. In the
4 parts trouble.
S of
Hey! Trouble. The song ends. Everybody cheers. Thunder. Blackout. Act 1, Scene 5. Lights up on the tent. On stage are Hero and Andy and Dave.
All right. Bobbini and Raynoth are out there warming up the crowd as we speak. And then Mickey will be out there doing whatever the fuck it is that he says it is he does. And then it's you guys. That's right. You guys. Now, I don't need to tell you how much I need this, do I? And I don't just mean financially. I mean this. I need this. Over the years, I have had every mediocre job you can imagine. I've been a janitor, I sold pants, I worked as a mechanic at Sears, where all day long, all you got to listen to was Herb Albert, whipped cream, and other delights. Oh. But of all the things I have done, running this place is the one that's been the most rewarding. Every year I get to see people come here. I get to see their faces change as they forget the bullshit of their daily lives. I get to see the kids' faces light up when a Mudbeggar annoys their father. And I get to see some of the most talented people I know bring happiness to these people. So you are not just swordsmen. You help them forget about being a janitor or retail or Herb Albert at his Tijuana fucking brass. And believe me, they need help to forget that shit. Because, I mean, they just leave it on loop all day. No matter how loud you hum, it gets in there, brother. And pretty soon everything you're doing is done to those Mexicali rhythms. And you just want to bounce some Michelin off your boss's fucking head. But enough about me. How are you feeling?
Good.
Good. Yeah, good.
Excellent. Yes.
Dave gathers himself and starts to sing a song. He goes over to the piano and begins to play.
It's hard being a businessman.
Dave?
Damn it, Tammy, I am just starting a song.
There's some inspector guy here eyeing my beefs.
Inspector? Now, we already got inspected earlier this summer.
He keeps eyeing my beefs.
All right, I'll be out there in a minute. Jeez. Look, guys, I gotta run. But remember, just do a good show.
He then looks at Hero and mouths, "Don't stab her," then exits. The men continue to suit up. While putting on his gauntlets, Hero shows signs of nervousness.
Hey, you all right?
I'm fine.
No, seriously. Are you all right? You might think you're all right, but that is the 5th time that you've laced up those gloves.
I said I'm fine.
I'm gonna get stabbed, aren't I?
No, you're not going to. Okay, look, I'm a little nervous. Okay, I wasn't planning on seeing Xander yesterday, and it kind of threw me off. Made me start, I don't know, doubting myself. I mean, who knows? Maybe he's right. Maybe I am starting to lose my touch. For Christ's sake, I've stabbed 7 people.
Do you really not count the heavy bleeder?
Oh, fine. 8 people. I've stabbed 8 people. You happy?
Listen, don't worry about it. Just shake it off. Just shake it off, right? Okay, you're not going to stab me. I can take care of myself, all right? You and I have gone over this routine ad nauseum. We are going to go out there and we are going to do a great show.
You're right.
I am?
Yeah. Andy, you were definitely the best fighter I've had to work with since Xander walked out on me.
Thanks.
It wasn't easy for me after he left. He and I had worked together for years. Sure, we didn't really get along all too well off stage, but on, hot damn, we were good. Oh, I'll never forget the day he left.
Memory start, lights out except for a spot stage center. Hero stands there and Xander, Lucky Jim, dressed in Ren Faire garb, enters.
I'm thinking about leaving the fair and going to work at the Wild West show.
That's cool.
Cool.
End of Hero's memory. Lights back up to full.
It was the worst day of my life.
I understand, man. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, there's something I've been wanting to tell you. I only took this job so I could work with you. 2 years ago, I came and I saw you perform, and yeah, you guys were good, but you, Hero, you were great. You definitely had your shit down, okay? You fought circles around Xander. The audience knew it, and I knew it. You made me want to pick up a sword.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you coming on to me?
No.
Just checking. That would get weird. So look, when we get out there, okay, you're going to need a new name. I mean, Hero and Andy doesn't really work.
You got any ideas?
Yeah. How's Andromeda sound?
Like shit.
Good.
Doug, Bobbini, Raynoth, enter the tent.
Okay. I'm going to go tell the announcer about the name change.
He exits.
How was your guys' set?
Awesome.
As usual.
They were all right.
All right. Just because the crowd didn't get it doesn't mean we sucked. Is it our fault we're highbrow?
Yeah. No.
It was all right.
Doug's cell phone rings a different toll ringtone. He answers again.
Pilar, bebé, no le estoy enviando una comprobación para ayuda de niño. Porque el negro de cabrito? Así que yo somos seguros de la mina del cabrito, no?
Hey, you know, Doug, your problem is that you lack vision.
Well, what'd you guys do?
Prithee, Shelby, what hues hast thou chosen?
Oh, two colors of such fine difference. The first, a hue of soft, gentle beauty, like that of coquettish embarrassment. The second hue bears the shade of shyness.
Methinks daftness besets you, dear daughter. Your colors sound like rosé and rosé.
Nay, mother, embarrassment and shyness.
I put before thee one dire question. Shelby, how precious must thy wedding be?
Milady, I beseech thee once again, coquettish embarrassment and shyness. Pray return with an eye of discernment, and thou shalt note a distant relation, though both be of the same familial line.
The holy sanctuary hath been doused, arcy-versy, with some flush liquid of a corrective measure to prevent vile humors in the stomach.
I like rosé.
I don't get it.
Ah,
See? Thank you.
steel magnolias.
Steel magnolias?
Steel magnolias.
Yeah. You two are pathetic.
Hero enters the tent.
All right, Seth, we're on.
Well, hey, we're gonna go get a hot beef and watch your set. So kick ass.
Yeah, kick ass.
Thanks.
Hero and Andy leave. Raynoth turns to Doug.
I can't believe you don't like steel magnolias, man. God.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah.
Dave enters.
Fucking fuck!
What's going on?
Hero didn't stab Andy already, did he? They just left.
Oh, God.
No, we just had a little visit from one of the local inspectors.
Didn't we already get inspected this year?
Yes, but this guy said something about some surprise inspection program or some fucking bullshit.
So what? I mean, we're good, right? Right?
Apparently not. He said our PPA license was a fake.
PPA.
Place of public amusement.
Yeah.
He slapped us with this big ass fine, and he said he's gonna shut us down.
What? No, come
No,
on.
you can't do that. That's
Absolute
bullshit.
bullshit. No,
No,
come on.
no.
Guys, listen up. I need you guys to keep this quiet. I don't want anyone of our workers to know what's going on until I can figure something out.
Workers from all over the place come running in every direction onto the stage. Oh no!
We're being shut down?
Dave looks at Doug, Bobbini, and Raynoth.
It was him.
They both point at Doug.
I'm sorry. You know I can't keep the secret.
Massive pandemonium. Everyone's in an uproar. Oh God, I can't go back to
You
jail.
gotta do something about this.
I just, oh my God.
My college loans.
Want to go
I
back
just
to
need to pay
teaching high
some
school?
bills.
It'll be fine. It's gonna count.
Quiet. It's a simple mistake. It's a misunderstanding. Don't worry. Everything will be cleared up.
Pickens and her minions enter the tent.
My, that's mighty optimistic of you, don't you think?
Big
Jill Pickens?
I just heard the sad news. I guess you should have taken my earlier offers, huh, Davy?
You are behind this shit? Dick move!
Now, Davy, I have no idea what you are insinuating. Is it my fault that I'm a respectable business person, a member of the local Chamber of Commerce, and a personal friend with many powerful local officials?
You asshole!
Face it, you're finished. You and your band of un-American filth will just have to go somewhere else, while I bulldoze this hedonistic, fun-loving flea circus to make room for what this town really needs.
And what's that? Another jingoistic Wild West show?
I don't believe it's jingoistic to love and celebrate one's country.
Or make $1 off of it.
Keep talking, unemployed funny man. No, I'm tearing down this heap to make way for my ultimate dream. Big Jill's American Flume Park. Water rides, boys. That's what this town needs. Why, I even got the shirts already printed up.
Wesley and Tatyana step forward and model the new shirts.
Serbian girl.
Says he's the man who put his fingers all the way up. Right?
What?
Yeah. Serbians, all mushy this and mushy that. Well, I guess we'll leave you folks to grieve. Minions!
They all exit except Lucky Jim.
Say, we don't want to leave you too sad, though. We also thought you should be cordially invited to our party that we're throwing tonight. After all, it's your wake.
I don't get it, Xander. How the fuck can you work for this guy, this person? Like, you used to be one of us.
Yeah.
First off, it's Lucky Jim Carruthers now. Gambler, gunfighter, all right? Second, I was never one of you with your fancy uppity ways, drinking mead and wine, basking in the glow of Shakespeare or Henry VIII or whichever European fop caught your fancy. And third, it's easy to work for Big Jill. For once, I get to be the star. No more tights. And no more standing behind some medium talented hack. So you can take this Euro shit and shove it up your ass.
He goes to exit.
Oh, yeah. And Tull sucks.
He exits. Everyone in the tent reacts as if they're having heart attacks. Oh, God.
What are they
Tull.
going to do, Dave?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Guys, who's going to tell Hero?
Silence. Blackout. Act 1, Scene 6. Pickens' office again. Lights up only a little bit. Just enough to see that there are revelers out. Pickens is having a big speech and all the workers are listening. There's also a man in a suit with a sash that reads Local Official. Behind Pickens is a banner that reads Mission Accomplished. Everyone is frozen. Downstage center is a spot. Hero and Annie enter into it. They're carrying overalls, cowboy hats, and fake beards. Once they're done talking to each other, they'll join the rest of the scene, and everyone else will unfreeze, and the lights will go up.
This shit is not going to work.
No. Listen. I've put my life into that fair, okay? My life. You know, sometimes when I leave here, I go to Culver's or whatever, people come up to me. They see the shirt, the pants. They ask me, hey, man, you want to play or something? You know what I say to them? I look them right in the eye and I say, no, my life is a play. And I'll be damned if I let some two-bit hillbilly shut down the production of my life.
Yeah, about that. I just started here, so it's not really my life yet.
Oh, hell yes it is, okay? Andy, you're good. Shit, you're more than that. Damn it, you're pretty good. And this asshole shut down our production, not mine, ours. I wouldn't have been able to do what I did today without you. Dave's not the only one who needs you, Andy. I need you. Besides, think about all the other people who work there that are getting fucked over by this guy. Like Doug, the Gestures, Mikey. Well, fuck Mikey, but Mudbeggar, 1 and 2. Tammy, what about Tammy? She needs a friend.
No thanks. I noticed you didn't mention Emma.
What about Emma?
You know she's got a thing for you, right?
What?
She likes you.
She does? Really?
Lights down. Memory fade. To spot. In a memory sequence, we hear Kenny Rogers, You Decorated My Life. Playing overhead. We're treated to a montage of Emma hitting on Hero. She laughs at his jokes. She touches his hands. She licks his face to say goodbye. She hides behind him in a shower. Lights up. End of memory sequence.
I had no idea. I'm such a dick.
Yep. But she's afraid that you blame her for Xander leaving?
Well, I mean, she'd be right. At least I did at first. But then I got so wrapped up with me and... Fuck, well, see, now you have to help her as well. For me.
Damn, all right.
Look. It'll be fine. Okay, just put on the overalls and the beard. We go in, tape any information we can with the camera. Then we split. It'll work. Trust us.
Lights up on the revelers, and they join in.
Now, before I thank each and every one of you for all your hard work and patience, I'd like to thank one of our beloved local officials, without whom support and open wallets, none of this would even be possible.
Yeah.
I say there, Mr. Pickens. Whatever do you mean by open wallets?
What I mean is, since they are easily bribable, we can get them to trump up fake charges on those who lack the power to defend themselves.
For example?
Well, for example, King Henry VIII's Renaissance Fair across the interstate. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't know who you boys are.
Why? Well, Slappy Pete and,
Quick Draw Bobby McGee.
What? You just hired us.
We're stuntmen.
Yeah, stunt men.
What's with the video camera?
Since this is such a grand occasion, we thought you might want this for your own archival purposes.
Oh, well, all right, that's settled then.
Well, I say, Mr. Pickens.
Yes, Slappy Pete.
Yes, ma'am. Just exactly how much did you give the beloved local official to trump up said fake charges?
$5,000. Why do you ask?
Oh,
We're just afraid that it might have come out of our insurance coverage or something to that effect.
Silence. Suspiciously, Pickens answers.
I don't offer insurance here.
Oh, no, yeah, that's right. I forgot. You know, well,
They turn to leave, but Lucky Jim rips off their beards and hats.
Time to go!
Hero.
The fight ensues. Hero and Andy battle the Western minions, occasionally tossing the camera back and forth between the two of them. Finally, they work their way up to the office window.
Later, suckers!
Both try to break through the window, and unfortunately, it doesn't break. And they both fall back onto the stage.
Plan B?
They continue to fight.
Enough of this shit!
Pickens pulls out his gun and shoots. Andy Andy gets hit and falls.
Here, take the tape. Go.
I'm not leaving.
Fly, you fool.
Andy collapses. And Hero escapes.
Get him!
Blackout. Act 1, Scene 7. Lights up on the tent. Everyone is waiting there. Some sit, some pace, and Hero runs in. He's back.
Hero, I was
Massive
so worried
shout
about
for
you.
the happiness. Oh, God. Yeah, Hero.
Where's Andy?
Did somebody ask me where's Andy?
Yes, where is she?
Oh, God, let me answer you. I'm sorry, Tammy. They got her. Pickens shot her. She's dead. Listen, everyone, we don't have much time. Pickens and his gang will be here soon. I barely got out of there as it is. David, there is all the evidence you need to get Pickens away, to put Pickens away for a very long time. Put it somewhere safe. Bob, Ray, get all the workers you can to get over here, even the push monkeys. Fast!
Got it.
Emmy! Look busy. Dog, Mikey, weapons, mudbeggars, anything. Go!
They all exit except Hero and Emma.
What about me?
Emma, we don't have much time and I really need to talk to you.
Okay.
I've been an idiot. All this time I've been so self-absorbed, such a self-absorbed ass. All I've thought about was me. I never even stopped to think that you'd be hurt too by Xander's leaving.
Really wasn't hurt by his leaving.
Oh, really?
No, he's kind of a dick.
Well, yeah. Cool. Anyway, I've also never stopped to see what a beautiful woman you are. And if we make it out of this...
Emma starts kissing him.
Mwah.
Okay, or we can start right now.
So they start French kissing. Pickens and Lucky Jim and Old Jerky enter.
Well. Say, Lucky Jim, looks like your ex has moved on.
Not surprising. Ring girls are known to fuck anything with a sword.
Or in your case, a pocket knife.
Shut up.
They surround Hero and Emma and go in for the attack. Old Jerky ends up with Emma, and Lucky Jim ends up holding Hero.
I's got her.
Don't touch her!
Ow! Ow!
Silly boy, don't you know by now I can do whatever I please?
Sooner or later, Pickens, you...
Oh, shut up!
She pushes Hero a couple of times.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. Give me the tape.
Oh, you're too late, Pickens. With any luck, it's probably in the hands of the authorities right now.
Wesley and Leshawn and a couple of other cowboys with the captured Doug, Dave, Bobbini, Raynoth, and Mickey. Hey, we got the tape, boss.
You were saying?
Leshawn, what are you doing, man?
Leshawn walks over and punches Hero.
Oh!
Yeah, okay, I deserve that. Leshawn, look, I'm sorry for stabbing you, but you don't have to do this.
Yeah, it's too late, Hero. Miss Pickens has given me a better offer.
And I won't stab him either. Why, Wesley, whatever are you doing with those clubs?
Well, I took them off your highness over here.
Good work, fellas.
Tatyana enters with Tammy.
I found one.
God damn it! English!
Meier.
What are you going to do with us, Pickens? You can't kill us all like you did Andy.
No. But I can sure beat the living shit out of you.
Pickens and crew proceed to beat Hero and the rest of the Rennies, all while Pickens boasts.
What? Oh, really? No, not in the face. No,
Ren,
why? Stop it.
Again. Let's trespassing and now you can't prove otherwise.
Andy enters with a couple of swords.
Not so fast, Pickens.
Andy!
What the hell?
The Rennies use this opportunity of confusion to break free from their captors. Andy throws Hero a sword, and the rest huddle behind them.
Oh my God! Andy, I thought you were dead! How'd you...
Andy opens up her shirt to reveal a metal-plated vest.
What the hell are you doing with that?
To be honest, I was afraid you were going to stab me. So I remembered what Xander's
Lucky Jim.
said, and I wore protection before the show.
Huh. Yeah, I'm kind of insulted, but yet relieved.
Well, I guess this time I'll have to aim for the head.
Pickens pulls out a gun, and Hero blocks Andy and draws his sword.
Put it down, Pickens!
Oh, what?
Pickens shoots Hero and deflects the bullet with the sword.
Oh. Or that.
Pickens shoots Hero.
Impossible!
He's beginning to believe.
Pickens unloads his gun onto Hero, yet all are deflected.
Whoa!
Pew, 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 pew.
See, I told you, bullets and shit.
Now, get the fuck out of here!
Like hell!
Pickens' crew charges the Rennies, and the grandest, most badass melee fight to hit theater stage begins. Emma runs to the front of the house.
Cross-subcultural carny fight!
Mickey runs over to the piano and plays a high-paced, Ren-esque reel. The fight reflects a style of music. During the fight, Wesley makes his way over to the piano and punches Mickey. He sits down and begins playing an Old West ballroom brawl tune. And of course, the fight style changes to reflect the music change. This goes back and forth at the piano for a while. Also, during the fight, two things happen. First, Tammy downs her squirt bottle and hulks out a la Popeye and comes to Andy's aid. Second, the two Mudbeggars will be popping out from the side of the stage and fighting their way across. Each time they come out, they will be dressed as different subcultural groups. Star Wars versus Star Trek, then Gandalf versus Harry Potter, and then finally Abe Lincoln versus a giant penguin. And the fight ends with Wesley completely out of it and playing the reel alongside Mickey. Finally, all the Cowboys are defeated, and the Rennies cheer.
Hey.
Emma and Hero kiss. Bet. Lots of time. For some reason, the penguin is cheering with the Rennies, but no one seems to notice.
I see you took my advice.
Oh, thanks, Andy, for everything.
Employees, listen up. I have never been more proud of each and every one of you. While we wait for the cops to haul away these motherfuckers, I'd like to thank you for putting yourselves on the line to save this place. Seriously, I mean, I don't know what to say. So, how about I go crack open a couple of casks of mead and we get shit-faced?
Complete stony silence.
Christ, it's on me!
Yeah!
Definitely
Dave exits. Danny gives her a squirt bottle.
Thanks.
She drinks and makes a disgusting face.
Sweet Christ! This is what mead tastes like? It's fucking disgusting.
Andy?
What?
That's what shroom tea tastes like.
Oh, shit.
You're okay?
Oh, shit.
Andy's eyes glaze over. Tammy begins to walk her out the door.
Don't worry, friend. I got you.
No way.
They begin to exit.
Shh. We'll wear mud masks and watch Lost. I've got all the seasons. I also have lots of beef.
They exit.
Ooh, man. I hope she likes cats.
Everyone laughs. And he quickly stopped to look over at a giant penguin. He slowly waves. Everyone shrugs and starts laughing again. Rainbow Stargazer begins to wail. Blackout. The end. Thank you, everyone, for coming to join us for Greeley Garage Sale and the Bikeshop Workshop Agency presentation of Ren Faire, A Fistful of Ducats. There will be a link for any sort of donations that you want to give, because we are trying to build up a new space. So anything you can give would be very helpful. Look for that online at our Facebook page. Thank you very much, everybody. We're out.